Oh, hi! Didn't see you there. Just reading this novel here.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Grumbles Report Ep.2, numero dos. I'm Henry.
I'm Chris.
Putting away the book.
Putting away that book.
And
Hi.
that's Ben behind the camera. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello, world.
And today we are going to review the Mumford Sons album, Wilder Mind, the third Mumford Sons album.
Third installment
Of the Mumford Sons album. We're wearing our Mumford Sons t-shirts to commemorate the occasion. You know,
available at your local Mumford Sons concerts.
or wherever you want to go.
Wait, you got those from the concert?
Yes,
I got we
at
got
the Barclays Center. What, 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
2000.
Oh, it's on the thing.
Yeah, it's on my back. 2013.
2 years ago.
Oh, that's cool.
At the Barclays. So yeah, first things first is first thing I noticed when we got this album when I saw it is that if you compare it to the other Mumford Sons album, Signer Moore and Babel, if you compare it, Signer Moore and Babel both had Mumford Sons on the cover.
The whole band on the cover.
The whole band, and
There's
they're like
just
generally
a lonely bench in a park looking for some butts, to be honest.
And then when you open the album,
That is so true. We're all just lonely benches.
okay, shut up.
In the world.
When you open the album, you see the title of the album.
Title of the album, Wild Mind. In
Very
like
nice.
cool
Very
lettering.
Nice. Very, very nice.
Very nice.
And then when you open the album again, you see how
The whole band picture.
the whole pictures of, I guess the recording
Recording process.
and all that stuff. You see Marcus Mumford with his Jazz Master and his Fender Hot Rod DeVille.
Wait. Rewind. The guy's actual name is Marcus Mumford?
Yes.
I did not know that. I thought his name was just Marcus. I did not know his last
No,
name.
his name is Marcus Mumford.
Is that why it's called Mumford and Sons?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
I think.
Is there any other Mumford in the band?
No,
I
no.
don't think so, no.
I think some of them are. I think 2 of them are cousins. The rest are. The only Mumford in the band is actually Marcus Mumford.
He has an epic band name.
Yeah, so awesome last name. So yeah,
It's really good.
the little.
So I
recording
think this
process and
this
stuff.
compensates for the fact that there's no band picture on the on the front of the album cover.
And the fact that there's no little, and there's a booklet. The booklet that comes on every album sometimes contains the lyrics and stuff. There's a booklet here, but it doesn't have the lyrics. The other ones have the lyrics. So yeah, that's pretty much the album.
The album
CD.
in physical sense.
Yeah, the album in physical sense. The CD isn't really it's nothing major compared to the other albums, which weren't major regardless either way. Very simple, silver. So first things first, I want to speak about is that this album does not sound at all like the other 2 albums. Considering that they said in an article,
Yes. The
they
article.
said in an article that we read that they didn't want to sound the same as they did in Signer Moore and Babel.
They didn't want a Babel 2. A Babel number 2.
Pretty much, they wanted to grow. They felt like they weren't growing musically anymore, which I respect because as a musician you
Makes
do
sense.
want to broaden your horizon, what you play and how you play it, and how you create your music and all that stuff, all that jazz.
And as a consumer of music, you can get tired of just listening to the same thing over and over.
They can get
Even
rid
though
of
it works, the first 2 albums, they were kind of similar. They had their own separate kind of things. But they still work. But I can see how people get tired of a third album sounding the same thing with banjos and stuff like that.
And think
Even though
about
I love my banjos.
and think about the first and the second album. People generally liked it or they didn't because bluegrass is like really inspired by like indie music and folk music, like old folk music, like Bob Dylan and stuff. So people who listen to mine are like music here on the radio wouldn't be into that kind of stuff, And this music,
It's a lot easier to grasp.
yeah, this music is more for anyone, I'm showing it. I want to see it again. This music, the way they recorded, the way the instruments they use more electric guitars, pianos, synthesizers, all that kind of stuff. And they finally have drums in their songs now. They have drums like once in one song inside of more, I think. In Dust Bowl Dance, I think it was. But yeah, the music sounds totally different compared to the other albums. Like this sounds like they sound now like a band from California. They came straight out of California. They don't sound like a band from London.
A British band.
So they are a British band from
Yes,
London.
Yes, they are.
They're not actually from California, giving that California sound that they have in this album.
No.
Okay.
They are totally from Britain.
What's the track list?
So now we're gonna move on to the track list. The tracks go as follow: Tompkins Square Park, Believe, The Wolf, Wilder Mind, Just Smoke, Monster, Snake Eyes, Broad Shouldered Beasts, Cold Arms, Ditmas, Only Love, Hot Gates, and then the rest of because this album is a deluxe album, and the bonus tracks on the deluxe album are just the first 4 songs, just live versions. So yeah, and now we're just gonna name our favorite songs.
My favorite song, I really like The Wolf and Tompkins Square Park. The Wolf is, I guess I like the whole good hook in the beginning. I guess like big punchy intro, really good. What else do I like? I had one more, Broad Shoulder Beasts, because I like the I guess you can call it a little guitar riff in the beginning. It's really catchy.
It's very Indian inspired. Like, have you ever heard Indian Summer by The Doors? Now it sounds like very gypsy-esque. This kind of sounds gypsy-esque as well. My favorite songs of the album are Believe, Tompkins Square Park, Only Love, Hot Gates, and Monster. My two favorite songs by far are Only Love and Hot Gates, mainly because the way that the songs are recorded, you can if you compare to the older albums, you can hear the other instruments, like their old instruments, pour into the song. Like, you can imagine banjos being played, in the background of Only Love, and you can hear mandolins and Hot Gates. Like, you can imagine in your head, you can imagine them still there. So they still have the same kind of vibes, the way they produce their music, the way they create it. They still have the same vibes as what they did before. But overall, it's a very great album. I love it. It's really great.
Scale from 1 to 10?
9.2. I'd give it 9.2.
9.
9 flat.
9 flat.
So overall, very great album. Very great. I love it.
I recommend you pick one up. Pick up the deluxe album if you want to. The main thing about the deluxe album, it offers the 4 first tracks on the track list in live format. I guess you can say from a live concert. The live tracks are they're good. I guess you can say when a band sounds similar to live, that they're a good band because they sound the same off the track and on not. But compared to the other albums, the bonus tracks from Babel were slightly better, even though there were only 2. This one has 4, but they were 2 different songs. This one, the live tracks are alright, but I still like them, so I recommend you get the deluxe album if you don't mind paying $17 instead of $12.
Yeah, generally a great album. I give it a 9.2 out of 10. Very great. I really highly recommend you pick it up. If you do love Mumford Sons, you'll love this album as well. Because as a fan, you should always appreciate the art that they produce. So yeah, that's our review of Mumford Sons' Wilder Mind.
Signing off is Henry.
I'm Chris.
I'm Ben.
He's Ben behind the camera. Say bye, Ben.
Bye.
Make sure to tweet us at bro_cast3 on Twitter. Check us out on Instagram at bro_cast3.
And if you have any other inquiries, or any questions or anything, email us at mangrumblespodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, so
I guess that's it, right?
stay cool, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And how?
Oh, hi. I didn't see that. Why are you laughing already, yo?
I don't know. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Grumbles Report, Ep.2.
So dose.
We're reviewing the Mumford Sons album, Wilder Mind. Wilder Mind. We're both wearing a Mumford Sons t-shirt to commemorate the occasion.
And how?
Mm-hmm.
So first things first.
Did you introduce each other?
No, we did not.
Okay.
No. Let's start this over. 'Cause I don't want to